Even with all those heartbreaking losses. R.I.P. Billy. The Stranger Things cast just seems to be getting bigger every season. It's easy to look at a cast member and go, hey, do I know them from somewhere else? But answering that question, now that's where things get tricky. But don't you worry, because in today's video, we'll do all that for you. Keep watching to find out what Stranger Things star appeared in Supernatural and more. First up, did you know one of the kids was on Supernatural? The Stranger Things cast might be made up of a bunch of kids, but boy can these kids act. They've all had incredibly successful careers. Let's just take Millie Bobby Brown for example. Like, she was only 12 at the time Stranger Things started filming, and she had already appeared on shows such as Grey's Anatomy, NCIS, and Modern Family. Imagine being that successful before even becoming a teenager. But it wasn't just Millie who was in high demand before her role in the popular Netflix series. Another one of Hawkins' demon fighters can be recognized from their popular pre-Stranger Things roles. Can you guess who it was? Here's a hint. They have a knack for fighting against the supernatural. Next up, let's look at who it actually was. If your guess was Finn Wolfhard, the actor who plays the doe-eyed love interest to Millie Bobby Brown's 11, then you're absolutely correct. Because who other than Mike Wheeler would make more sense to appear on a show about fighting bad guys? You know what? Now that we know this, we have to wonder if this is where Mike learned how to fight monsters. It's all starting to make sense. Moving on, let's talk about how Finn got the role. Wolfhard was born in Canada in 2002. Yes, he's that young. Finn got an early start to acting, bagging his first role at the age of 12. But how he got that role is a completely different story. You see, Wolfhard got his first acting job through the most unlikely of sources, a Craigslist ad. Yeah, that doesn't seem sketchy at all. Fortunately, the job was legitimate, and he got to appear on one of CW's most popular shows, The 100. Wait, we're not there just yet. This was Wolfhard's TV debut. He appeared in the Season 2 episode, Many Happy Returns, and played the character of Zoran, a deformed boy whose ancestors survived the apocalypse by adapting to a nomadic, desert-dwelling lifestyle. This was a short-lived role, and Wolfhard only appeared on the show for this one episode. But fear not, the casting directors at the network were so impressed by the 12-year-old's performance that they soon came back knocking. The CW wanted Wolfhard back for one more appearance, and this time in their hit sci-fi show, Supernatural. Finn played the role of Jordy Pinsky in the Season 11 episode titled Thin Lizzy. The episode began with a series of murders taking place at Lizzie Borden's house, leaving Wolfhard's character orphaned. This character was only a one-time thing, and we never saw Finn on the show again. And since Supernatural wrapped in 2020, even with all his newfound celebrity, it seems unlikely that we'll get to see Jordy reunite with Sam and Dean. But hey, who knows? It is the CW we're talking about after all. Now, let's talk a little about Finn's role in the episode. We start the episode with a shot of a couple at a bed and breakfast. Now, for those who are unfamiliar with the story, Lizzie Borden was acquitted of murdering her father and stepmother with an axe. And now, this young couple has been found murdered with, you guessed it, an axe. Back at the bunker, Sam learns about the case, and his lovable geek alarm goes off. Sam is more than eager to travel to Massachusetts. Cass, on the other hand, does not want to come along for this one. Sam and Dean book the room where the murdered couple was staying. They discover that the entire establishment has been rigged, complete with a homemade EMF generator, flickering lights, and a sound system. As the two look around to find more clues, they hear some more shocking news. There's been a third murder down the street. Turns out a kid's dad has just been axed in the driveway while he was inside the house with his babysitter. Now, this kid we're talking about is actually Finn's character, Jordy Pinsky. The rest of the episode focuses on Sam and Dean trying to solve the case, while Jordy deals with his dad's murder. There's also a really wholesome moment where Dean consolidated a shaken-up Jordy while telling him about his dad's murder. You can really see Finn's acting chops shine through in this scene, but unfortunately, apart from this, he doesn't get a lot of screen time. In the end, we find out that the murderer was Jordy's babysitter all along, before Sam and Dean take her out for good. Coming up, Finn has even more under his belt. You didn't think that this was the extent of Wolfhard's career out of Stranger Things, did you? Because let us tell you, this boy has been busy. The Canadian actor has made quite the name for himself in the industry, despite being only 19 years old. Wolfhard has made strides in the horror game, starring in films like the remake of It and its sequel, It Chapter 2. He's also starred in films such as The Goldfinch, Dog Days, and Jesse Eisenberg When You Finish Saving the World. Besides his physical acting credits, Finn has also recently started dabbling in voice acting, most notably notably as Pugsley Addams in the 2019 animated adaptation of The Addams Family. He'll also play Lampwick in Guillermo del Toro's animated Pinocchio, which is set to come out in December 2022. Now, Stranger Things isn't the only show starring ex-Supernatural cast members, and, with that, let's look at every Supernatural actor starring in The Boys. The Boys are undoubtedly one of the best things to come out of Amazon Prime. The show gives us a whole new outlook on the superhero genre, and it's honestly really refreshing to see. But did you know no one but 5 Supernatural actors are now lending their acting chops to the franchise? Might seem a little difficult to believe, but it's true, and we'll be listing down all of them, starting with every actor that's still in the show. The 3rd season of The Boys starred the biggest Supernatural star among the cast. It was Jensen Ackles. Soldier Boy was introduced as a made-in-America superpowered soldier used by the CIA during the Cold War. And let's just say, it was super refreshing to see Ackles branch out from his role as Dean Winchester after all this time. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who played John Winchester on Supernatural, will join the cast in Season 4. Rumors about the actor's potential involvement with the show have been circulating since its 2nd season. The first episode will be titled Department of Dirty Tricks. Even though there isn't much information about the upcoming season, Morgan's addition will definitely be a welcome one. Moving on, this next one is a little off course. The 3rd Supernatural alum to join the franchise is a little different since he won't directly be involved with The Boys. Instead, he'll be starring in the Gen V spin-off series. It was just recently confirmed that Alexander Calvert has joined the cast for the spin-off series. Calvert obviously played Jack Klein on the hit CW series. The upcoming show is shrouded in a lot of mystery. What we know is that it will take place at America's exclusive superhero college, which Calvert's character attends. He'll appear alongside Lizzie Broadway and Patrick Schwarzenegger. Executive producer Eric Kripke has stated that the spin-off will exist in the Vought cinematic universe, yet have a tone and style all its own, similar to Mork and Mindy on Happy Days. While we can't say anything for sure, this stellar cast makes us think that the future of the VCU is in good hands. Finally, for the ones who couldn't stick around for too long before Jensen Ackles joined the show as Soldier Boy, another Supernatural alum reunited with Eric Kripke on the set of The Boys. For 6 episodes, Jim Beaver played the U.S. Secretary of Defense and presidential candidate Robert A. Singer. While the character is still somehow alive, Beaver isn't a regular on the show. Jim has appeared in 1 episode of the 1st season, 2 for the 2nd, and he was featured on 3 episodes of Season 3. Last but not least, another Supernatural actor made a brief appearance on The Boys, appearing in just 1 episode. Remember Jesse Turner, also known as Jesse the Antichrist, who drew a lot of Winchester's attention back in Season 5? Well, the actor behind him, Gatlin Griffith, also played young Gunpowder in The Boys Season 3, and got to share the screen with Jensen Ackles once again. We don't know about you, but that's a lot of ex-Supernatural actors for just 1 franchise. Did they just raid the Supernatural set one day and snatch up whoever they could get their hands on? Guess we'll never know. That's a wrap for this video. Did you know so many future stars first appeared on Supernatural? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.